Alright, my name is Kevin Hill. I have a book on Kindle, Amazon Kindle, the Quadrajet MPG Secret. This is about a main body. I always use the 1705 Quadrajet. It is the end product of 20 years engineering evolution. This particular one is for a 231 Buick. I'm installing it on a larger engine, so I'm showing you how to recalibrate it. I always go to Cliff Ruggles, that's cliffshighperformance.com. In his book he has different recipes showing you how to recalibrate a Quadrajet. What you're going to need is a set of micro bits, $10 on Amazon, or eBay. You're also going to need a set of dial calipers to measure the micro bits. You take the bits, measure it so you know what size, and you're going to insert it into each one of these little orifices. Factory put restrictions in there of different sizes to calibrate it to a particular engine. You get 40 Quadrajets, every one is identical except for those restrictions, the air bleeds, and what have you. That's how GM put one carburetor on everything from a 231 to a 500 cubic inch engine. Alright, so one size does not fit all. That is why the belief that one fits all is why these things have such a bad reputation. Quadrabog, Quadraslob, these things will produce better mileage and better performance than a Holley if you treat them correctly. Alright, first thing we do, now I've gotten my recipe from Cliff Ruggles' book. I need to, any quality Quadrajet rebuild, you need to remove your idle tubes, okay? These are your idle tubes. You can see that screw sticking up. That is the other one there. This is how they're removed. You find a drill bit small enough to fit in there. It's going to sit, if you look closely, you see two tiny brass rings. Drill bit sits only on the center one. You tap it down 1/8 of an inch with a hammer. Then you're going to come in with a number 6 drywall screw. You're going to screw it in there. It takes a lot of force, but you need to grab that thing, the collar. Then you're going to set a piece of aluminum across the top of your carburetor. You're going to take a pair of dikes, move that over there, latch on and pull that guy out of there. And there you see your idle tube. That orifice in the bottom, which is nearly plugged with crud, needs to be resized for my particular build. If you follow my book, you're still going to need to remove these, but you're not going to resize them, okay? The easiest way to calibrate a Quadrajet is Google the number, find what engine it came on, and then you're installing it on an engine of equal or near equal size. Alright, so that guy comes out. Now you're going to, you have written down all the orifices size on the recipe in Cliff Ruggles' books. You have your idle tubes, get pulled out and resized, tap back in. You have an idle down restriction right there. That's the one that's down in there a little further than your idle tubes. Coming off of that one, drilled through at an angle inside there, tube's too big to go through. You can see the hole coming out in there. That is your lower idle air bleed. Now you're also going to see another little restriction right there. That is your main air bleed. Okay, main air bleed, lower idle air bleed, idle down restriction, idle tube. I need more fuel going in and idle, so this is not going to suck fuel out of my nozzles, you know, the Quadrajet drip at idle. Okay, I think we'll stop right there for this one.